On this week's story behind the fight, I'd like to talk about UFC Vegas 25's main event. It was a light heavyweight bout between Dominick Reyes and Jiri Prochazka. Now, Dominick is coming off a two-fight losing streak, both for the title. He originally obviously lost to Jon Jones, taking him the distance, and had what a lot of people would say was a spectacular performance, and he potentially beat Jon Jones according to some people, but not on the cards. And then he lost to Jan Blachowicz, the current champ, via TKO. So in this third fight, he was going in to try to prove himself, I think, and his worth, especially against up-and-comer Jiri Prochazka, who was only on his second fight in the UFC when they met. Now, Jiri has a lot of experience and was a risen champ when he came into the UFC. But Dominick did not do what he needed to do, and he played right into Jiri's game plan, I think, and let Jiri dictate the fight and got in a firefight with someone you don't want to get in that type of fight with. Jiri is very unorthodox, and Dominick found himself on the losing end of a highlight reel knockout via spinning elbow. Why is this fight interesting? Well, I think it highlights three fundamental and heartbreaking points about the fight business. One being that you're only as good as your last fight. Dominick was what some would consider the darling of the division for a little while. They thought he would be the man to beat Jon Jones, and now he's on a 3-fight skid. Second would be that things change very quickly. Now, I'm sure Dominick can attest to that. He went from being the guy that potentially beat Jon Jones to now 3 losses in a row, and he is probably all in the media today, I'm sure, but not on the right end of the highlight. And last would be that the UFC and the fight business in general are always looking for the next big thing. At this moment, it is Jiri in the light heavyweight division. It's a division that struggles to have a front runner. It's usually a mess, and outside of Jon Jones, it seems that anyone can beat anyone at any given time. So going from here, all we can do is see if Dominick is going to be able to bounce back from these 3 losses and prove himself to be a top 5 guy, and if Jiri can fulfill everyone's wildest dreams.